everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another speed build. This time we're in the world of Mount Komorebi, building a cute little Japanese inspired bookstore slash library. I was really inspired by a lot of indoor-outdoor libraries that I saw in Kyoto and also Tokyo, and wanted to reflect that on this lot. Now, if I sound a little bit croaky, it's because I'm actually recovering from being sick at the moment, but I really wanted to get a speed build out for you guys because I know it's been a while. I hope everyone is much better than I'm doing, that's for sure. But I have a really cute sim in mind for this build and wanted to build a apartment above a bookshop just to work with this businesses and hobbies pack, and also just show you the versatility of it, I guess, so you don't have to always build in Nordhaven. And I forgot how much I loved Snowy Escape. This pack, the build and buy, is so perfect, and yeah, I just wanted to reflect the surroundings for this build itself. So I've used a mix of this like kind of pebble dash stone with a kind of worn stone, and I was playing around with the roof here and wanted to do a bit of an asymmetrical roof, and I've included the new trim from the pack, but made sure to mix in a lot of Snowy Escape elements, knowing that, you know, it's easy for you guys to download. But I'm really happy with how this build turned out. I hope you guys enjoy it as the tour proceeds. Now, I kind of had this front mini balcony in mind and a side entrance for the apartment, which is where the sim called Yuki will live. She's an elder, and I imagine she's owned this bookshop pretty much all her life and lived above it, and she's a pillar of the community, and many people love to come and catch up with her. She's a fountain of knowledge in all things wabi-sabi, but also novels and poetry. Now, I'm just adding some awnings to the front entrance just to make it feel a little bit more like a retail space. I was changing up the swatches here because I noticed it was kind of all looking too dark. Just adding a bit of detail as well to nestle in the build into the surroundings, make it look a little bit more realistic. I've pretty much exclusively used the Snowy Escape doors and windows. I was initially going to use this darker grain, and I really do love that grain, but I ended up just softening it down for the lighter wood. And I found that box window, and I thought that'd be a really nice element for the front section of the house, and when the afternoon light comes through, it's really pretty, so I'm glad I did choose it for that area. Another sliding door for the front balcony, and I'm just adding a front door here for the resident. I remembered for rent actually works really well with this kind of pack, so taking some elements like the aircon and put it on the side just to feel like a bit more like a city kind of build. Now, just focusing again on the alcove of the side of the build, I initially pulled out this double door with intention to have some bookshelves surrounding the door based on some inspiration images that I was looking from, but switched out for a normal double door with adjoining windows, just so it felt a bit more of a moment there. Finishing off the windows around the first floor, I really love these Snowy Escape windows because you can customize the shapes, so that's perfect. I was scouring the live edit catalog for Snowy Escape and came across this really beautiful arch, and that got me to thinking, let's create a Japanese garden. It's not fully enclosed, but I'm really happy with how this garden turned out. I just wanted to create a kind of peaceful spot. It's not really connected to the business itself, but I was struggling with what to do on the side because I didn't want this build to be too big. And yeah, it really came out really beautifully. I've just pulled a few key bits of greenery and landscaping just to make this garden feel a bit more realistic. I found some ivy actually from this pack and then just trace that along the half wall that I've added. You'll see a lot of it is quite green and lush. I was using some reference images just to get an idea of the kind of authentic Japanese gardens in the world, and then I wanted to create this kind of pebbled walkway that kind of curves as it flows with the landscape itself. So managed to achieve that through those gorgeous rocks that came with Snowiescape. I really love the moss textures and really hope we get more kind of textures of that. It feels so realistic. I think it turned out really well. Just feathering the paint, the floor paint, and yeah, just I've kind of skipped ahead because it took me a long time to figure out the details for this Japanese garden, but I'm just tweaking as I go. You'll see those flowers, those purple flowers. The footpath on those were massive, and my sim actually really struggled to go in. So when I was testing everything out, so I've had to size down those. You'll see there, can you the amount of foot space that they're taking up. So I've sized down those and then just moved them more towards the wall, just so the sims can actually access that area. But yeah, I love how shady and quiet it feels, like really peaceful. Also added a fountain from Snowiescape. It's quite funny actually, when I was playing this lot, all the sims would be reading the books and then placing them on the top of that half wall, but a little bit annoying, so I had to manually keep cleaning up the books. And then we're just finishing off the rocky path, just creating an outline. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out. It was kind of off the cuff. I didn't really plan to do a garden. Realised that I used a debug lantern, so decided to pull out the real things in that mossy texture, and just added a trio, I think, around the garden. Really creates some soft, peaceful lighting. You'll see that I've also added a stone bench, which is right beneath the tree, so it's a really beautiful spot for your sims to take some time out and read a book, or, you know, listen to some music. Also added some outdoor lighting here at the front. Tried to keep within the pack as much as possible, actually. That gorgeous paper lantern. And there's a mix of like for rent as well, and slightly struggled for the outdoor light for the residential part, but then I came across these, well, one of my favorite kind of saucer lights, so added those to the side and then also above the front entrance. And I also nestled them in the kind of alcove space as well to create this really nice moody lighting. Happy with how that turned out. Then just added a bit more detail. I wanted to add some flower boxes. I initially chose the other ones, I think from Get Together, and yeah, just added those around the side access area. I didn't want too much detail, still kind of going for that Japanese, Japandi minimal kind of look. And then my sim Yuki has a tiny bit of balcony space, but she does love plants, so decided to add a plant up there for a extra bit of detail. And just adding a few seats to this area for the sims to sit. Now just working on the floor plan. See there at the back there's like a staff entrance with the bathroom, and then on the first floor I've created a hallway. Just wanted to create a bit more intrigue, so it's not just box, but what can you do really with this kind of space. Just adding some wallpapers now from Snowiescape. Love struck tiles, I believe. I always forget about those tiles. The swatches are actually really pretty in the neutrals. We need more of that. I know with the new upcoming bathroom kit, we have a kind of sage pistachio coloured tile, which is right up my alley. I can't wait to get that. Adding the traditional mats in the bedroom and just mirroring the wood flooring throughout. It's a small bathroom, but I do make it work with the walk-in shower. Just balancing out the windows so they make sense now with the floor plan. Also adding the doors. Added some sliding doors to the bedroom and main living room. I wish we had a solid or a sliding door that didn't have the kind of glass running through it from Snowy Escape. So decided just to add one from the base game, I think. Moving over the aircon. And yeah, now finally into the interiors. So very simple walkway, hallway, sorry. I also remember to add the no shoes sign. Although I had to turn that off in gameplay because all the Sims that were visiting the lot had to take their shoes off downstairs, which I guess was an oversight by the Sims team. So switched that off. Really skipped ahead really for the bathroom. There's not much to it, but we have a basin, a toilet, and a open shower. And what am I doing here? Oh, adding the products. I always add those products, and they came from the pack, so that's perfect. I think we add a hand towel, sorry, here. Yeah, in a white. And then I wanted a little pop of greenery, even though there's no natural light here, so decided to add that really cute little plant on the side of the sink, though I had to take it off the grid just so it fits. But yeah, perfectly formed bathroom. And then we've moved on to the bedroom, again using the Snowy Escape bed in this really nice dusty pink swatch with the matching side tables. I love how modern this pack is actually, it's so versatile, and you can also obviously use it for traditional Japanese builds. Decided to use the matching wardrobe and pulled out a mirror, full-length mirror. I didn't realize the snap points on this side table doesn't work, so I had to use the 9 key and lift those lamps up. And thought, you know, with someone owning a business, they would need an alarm clock, so I've added that new one that came with the event, in a gold though, because the red looks very cartoony, and then a tiny little plant on the side. Adding the also matching blinds, I had to take the left window off the grid just to move that manually. It annoys me when it snaps to the window itself, but I made it work. And then I think we add a plant in the corner from memory, kind of plant on a stand. Yep, there we go. And I think we change up the swatch. Knowing me, we probably do. Yeah. Oh, no, we did. And oh yeah, and just swapping out the lighting for this paper lantern in this like soft orangey colour. Onto the kitchen. Figured there's only one sim, so it just made sense having a 2-seater table, and I've used the Snowy Escape kitchen with I think a for rent shelf, and then I mapped the living area out off camera because it took me a while, strangely, even though it's a small room. I think I was just trying to get the configuration correct, but decided to add a desk with a laptop. I figured the sim would need that for kind of all the paperwork that comes with owning a business. And I think we're just adding a rug here from, it's not that one, from this one. From the, I get the name of this wrong constantly. It'll come to me later, but that really beautiful kit that Pierre Sim worked on. And I love that bay window. When the light comes through in the afternoon, just like floods the room with sunlight. Realised here I'd not left enough room for a side table, so just done one on a slight angle. But yeah, lovely things. Just adding a few plants actually to the space to bring it alive. I don't think we add anything else though here, although I am looking for something. Oh, a bin. Yep. And then where are we moving to? The bookshop. So decided to use the bookshelves from Businesses and Hobbies, and also use Pierre Sim's kit for the furniture. I really need to remember the name of that kit considering I use it so often. I'm sorry, Pierre Sims, if you ever listen to this. A bit of extra plantage in the corner in that really nice burgundy shade pot. And then added a few kind of retail tables here, thinking customers would walk in and kind of be greeted with all the magazines and then a few kind of select books that maybe were in the charts that week or something. And yeah, created another little book space in this corner with a few choice books on stands. The snap pints for these were really irritating, so I had to skip ahead on that, but happy with how it turned out. I did the ticket machine that the Sims need when they check into a business, and I think, yeah, this is the kind of register area. So I did a half wall just to create some separation, and the Snowyscape bookshelf just for a bit of detail behind the countertops. So I've added a register here. Obviously it won't work with the actual business itself, but I just wanted to make it look a little bit more realistic. I did a bit of artwork as well in theme with the pack, and my favourite wall sconce at the moment from businesses and hobbies. And that reminded me to add more lighting around, so I've added the lanterns instead of the saucer lights. Really nice how they give off a soft glow. Also thought it'd be a nice opportunity to have a vinyl player, so that's from that party kit that I, don't like, but I like that one item from. What else are we doing? Oh yes, we're adding a kind of statement lamp at the entrance, just to tie in with the gold accent from the other lamp over there. And then creating the staff room, it was a really small space to work with. So just added a table and chairs and a bit of artwork, and I think a little plant as well. Not much to work with, but... And then finishing things up with the staff bathroom. I'm gonna leave you guys now for the tour. I hope you enjoyed this. I apologise for being a bit croaky. I promise to be better in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll upload this on the gallery once it's live under Curio Sims, and you can also find me on my socials under Curio Sims. All the links are in the description, but please like and subscribe if you do like this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.